Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm not in the studio. I'm here at Bramlage Coliseum. When we get going with the bigger games here, certainly the conference games in Villanova and some of the other non-conference games, you will get post-game talks from me, but today this is just the old daily delivery. So remember, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please hit that thumbs up. And of course, leave those comments. We're falling short on the comments, honestly. I don't feel loved. Love me. Hey, Kansas State really impressive in this game, 91-68 over South Dakota State. And to put this in perspective, I think South Dakota State probably beats Bellarmine, the Friday opponent, by 10 points. This was a much better team. Although K-State didn't make it look that way. K-State came out and asserted themselves and did so with yet another piece missing from this lineup in Arthur Kaluma, that he was out with an injury. We expect Coach Tang to say more downstairs in the post-game press conference, but I'm upstairs, so we'll have something on the site about what's going on with Kaluma, and are we getting closer to Naquan Tomlin's resolution? We'll find out. But really, while Cam Carter and Tyler Perry were the big guns in this game, it was the three freshmen who stepped up and played a huge role for this win, particularly RJ Jones, who looked fantastic in this game. RJ's line ended up being 14 points on 4 of 6 shooting, but 4 of 5 from three-point range, as he really played a solid game. Played about 20 minutes in scoring those 14 points, so that is a great game for him. Day Ames was a little bit less active on the scoring end of the game. He was so good the other night. He ended up with just 2 points, but 7 assists, and that's what you want from a young point guard, is making everyone better around him. But Michaela Rich is going to be fun to watch through his career. He's kind of a bull in a china closet at times, but he gets after it. He played a little more than 19 minutes, and he also ended up with 8 points, including a thunderous dunk to end this game. Now, I'll be interested to see how much Jerome Tang leans on those young freshmen as they move forward. And certainly now, with they're down 3 players off this roster at the current moment, they have to play. They just don't have enough bodies. That gives them 10 active bodies. And honestly, there's a couple other guys that maybe aren't quite playing up to their abilities right now. So that leaves those 3 guys really in the mix. And Ames did start at point guard for K-State, going in to Kaluma's spot in the starting lineup. It gets really interesting for K-State starting Friday down in the Bahamas as they hit that tournament, and they'll take on Providence, and then they'll have another game on Sunday. So you've got a big weekend of K-State sports. You got Cat basketball on Friday, the Wildcats and Jayhawks playing football on Saturday, and then the Wildcats will be back on the court Sunday afternoon, late morning, depending on if they win or lose in that first game, for another game. A huge game. We'll have it all covered at GoPowercat. Our Ryan Gilbert is going to the Bahamas, tough gig, and we'll have the whole crew that can go over to Lawrence. In Lawrence, I will be back in the studio this weekend as I continue to fight off a cold that is currently at bay. So the Wildcats held off the Jackrabbits, but I think we can all agree me holding off a cold is significant also. Hey everyone, I appreciate you watching, and this was a fun game. K-State looked more complete in this, and a big reason why was Cam Carter is turning into an elite scorer and an all-around player, but those 3 freshmen stepped up in a big way for Tang's game.